Hi, my name is Marley and welcome back to my channel. Today we will plan my reading month of September together. I usually don't do TBRs of the month just because I'm a big mood reader. However, I have taken part in the Magical Readathon during the last years and I am planning to continue that. For those of you who don't know what the Magical Readathon is, it's a readathon created by G from Book Roast. I will link the announcement video in the description. It's amazing what she has come up with. There must have been so much brain work going into this readathon. Even though it has started like 3 years ago, you can still join. It's a lot of fun. G has created this huge world around a fantasy setting. You go to university. You should really watch one of her videos explaining it. But basically you choose a calling and then you study for that. When all of this started, I chose the Archmage because I had loads of time. The Archmage is one of those callings where you have to read quite a lot. I did not finish my TBR last time and I definitely wouldn't be able to do it this time either. So I've decided to just change calling. So instead of the Archmage, I'm going to do the Moon Warden. I will only have to read 6 books for this. So I think this is more realistic for me right now. Let's start with the first prompt. This is for elemental studies. And for this, your favorite scent has to be either in some way on the cover, in the title, or in the author's name. I don't like perfume. I am very sensitive to smells, so I don't have like a favorite perfume scent. I do like the scent of the sea, like this salty water kind of scent. I also like wooden smells, like either fresh wood in a newly renovated home or the forest. And I also like the smell of fire. Not fire that's burning plastic, but you know, just wood burning. But this should be doable to find a book somewhere that represent these scents. I do have a book with the word money in the title. I also like the smell of money. Ooh, this is more oh no, here. There is like at least a body of water. Not sure if it's the sea or just a lake, but I would count this. I think I'm just taking this because there's one other option, but I think that might be better for a different prompt. So we're going with this for now. It's called Nordblut by Mira Valentin. Is it a German book? Might be a German book. Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, this is a German book. Basically it's about Iceland. There are some Nordic elements to it. It's thin. It should be good. Okay, the next one is a book released in my birth month. The year doesn't matter. I will have to get my phone to Google because I have no clue. Also, I think I'm only going to count the original release and not like when it was translated, because I do have some translated works on here. Oh god. Okay, so I got my phone. I guess I just Google random books and hope that I find one. I'm just gonna go with the first one that I found. It's How to Take Over the World by Ryan North. I've been looking forward to reading it for some time, but I just never got to it. It's kind of a non-fiction about some like world issues and about scientific discoveries, but this is all put into a format that just explains to you how you can be the best supervillain. And so it's one of these non-fictions that just a very funny read, at least that's what I hope. I also have to read a book with a castle on the cover. This could be more difficult. Okay, so I'm not happy with this option. The only one I currently own, or at least have with me, with a castle on the cover is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in the Spanish edition. I did buy this secondhand to practice my Spanish. Harry Potter is a big part of my childhood and of my early youth, but the author is just horrible. And I still love like the world. I've seen what the author says. I've read many of her tweets or whatever they're called now that it's called X. If she just stopped posting, I would be extremely fine with that decision. And in the last month she has once again gone on a tangent and I don't know if I actually want to read this right now, even though it would probably bring up a lot of nostalgia. For now on, this will go onto the book pile, But if I'm able to find a book in Slovenia that maybe doesn't like cost too much or something, then I might exchange this for another option. Okay, for the next one, the book has to have a night sky on the cover. Apart from the aforementioned Harry Potter book, I do know that I only own a single book that fulfills that prompt. Where is it? Oh, that's one of those. It's only a single book. I do also have some books up there, but those don't have night skies on the cover. Oh god, don't fall. Oh, that's this one. No, that's not enough. Yeah. It's also a German book. Not sure if it's been translated. I doubt it. It's called Nachts im Kanzleramt by Marietta Slomka. This is also non-fiction. The Kanzleramt is the building that the Chancellor works in. Everything around the Chancellor is situated in this building. And I guess that's what this is about, like the going-ons in this administrative place and this governmental place. I am a bit worried that this might be a bit too easy for me because I am studying something with politics, so I do already know a lot about political systems in general and especially Germany because I am from Germany and I am studying in Germany. So I've kind of mixed feelings about this, but I will definitely try it and let's just hope that I can still learn something. I mean, you can always learn something, right? Okay, the next one I also definitely only have a single book that fits it because there has to be a poisonous plant either on the cover or in the title. And I only have one book with a plant on it in general, as far as I can see. And I've wanted to read it for a while, but it's quite big. Where is it? There. It's this one. It's The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I'm never entirely sure how to pronounce his name. This is quite popular among fantasy readers, though I have also heard very bad things about it. Also, apparently we're still waiting for the third part in the series. I thought it was coming out this year. Not sure if it's still coming. I'm gonna guess it's gonna maybe it's never gonna come out. No clue what it's about. It's a fantasy book. Probably a good idea considering I also already have like, I mean, there are only fantasies and non-fiction on this TBR. We're gonna run with it. It's a bit longer, so let's hope I can still do it. But I'm actually looking forward to this one. Also, the poisonous plant is I have to Google the name because in German it's just Efeu. Ivory. No, ivory. It's not ivory. Ivy. It's ivy. And ivy is like at least in parts poisonous. I'm pretty sure ivy is poisonous. Okay, last book is a 5-star prediction. I haven't had a 5-star since January, and that was a poetry collection. I don't have any poetry collections here right now. I don't know if The Great Gatsby is gonna be a 5-star because I've heard mixed things about it. That one I want to read in winter, definitely. Okay, the 5-star prediction is kind of difficult. Oh no, I know. And I'm not just choosing this because it's extremely short, but it's Matilda by Mary Shelley, and I've read Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. It was fantastic. I haven't seen anybody talk about Matilda. It seems to have some very serious themes, which I do tend to like in my books. So we are going to try this one. It's about a man's disturbing passion for his daughter. And apparently this book has been suppressed by Mary Shelley's own father and not been published for over a century. So apparently her father didn't like it at all, but this we're going to try. So that should be these 6 books then. I think that should be fine. I should be able to do that. I will either have a lot of time or no time at all. I don't know yet. But 6 books I've done more before when I had nothing to do. And I could probably also stop watching so many YouTube videos. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for planning my reading month with me. And I guess if you want to know if I actually do read these books, then you just have to stick around. See you soon.